and implementing the sites with HTML5. Before we start, I have just 2 slides, I promise. But before we start talking about HTML5, I want to be very, very, very crisp about what HTML5 is. First, Microsoft is committed to HTML5. And this is not a marketing message. I don't care about the marketing message. Like today we know HTML5 is, oh, this is the Web 3.0, like is used like Web 2.0, Web 3.0. That's nice to say, but the reality that HTML5 is what is going to be the base for the future of the web. Is what you will build your sites tomorrow and what in 5, 10 years users and developers will keep building on top of it. And because of this, it's important to make it right. You know, in Microsoft we have a lot of experience with browsers. As you know, we've been through several editions of IE. And you might remember, maybe, not sure, that edition called IE6. Right? And let me tell you something. IE6, when it was released, was a great browser. It was. I challenge you, it was. You were super happy. And we built IE6 thinking about what developer asked us. So developer wanted this element, we got it. They wanted that feature, we got it. And that, guess what? A few years later, we realized that that approach wasn't working. Why? Because it wasn't like, some of the features that we implemented weren't fully standards or weren't ready to be standards. And we learned this lesson. We made a mistake and we learned the big way. We took a risk, as we were talking about this morning in the keynote. And now we know how to build a browser. And now we are working. This is why we are working and we're investing a lot of resources in W3C to make sure that HTML5 is implemented correctly. And when I say this, I invite you to be smart about thinking about HTML5. Yes, you will find like a lot of